Hey, this is Shaun with the Atlanta Tennis Podcast, powered by GoTennis. Check out our calendar of Metro Atlanta tennis events at letsgotennis.com. And today we are talking about our Fall Festival. It is the 2024 GoTennis, Tennis, and Pickleball. That's kind of redundant there, Bobby. GoTennis, Tennis, and Pickleball. Is that just too much tennis? Or is that kind of...
No such thing as too much tennis.
Good point. No such thing as too much tennis. Well put. But Bobby, the way we've got this conversation going is we want to share everything about this with everybody that wants to know. So we've scripted some questions for you. So you're going to ask me, and we're just going to tell everybody about the event. So Bobby, what's your first question?
Next Saturday, November 9th, 2 through 5 o'clock, James Creek Tennis Center. Shaun, tell us what the Fall Festival is.
What it is essentially an industry day, I believe is what we used to call it 20 years ago. And by we, I mean you and your netcord type friends. It's an industry day. We're bringing in vendors and sponsors. And so we've got T2 Tennis and Reserve My Court, excuse me, Greg, RMC, they've rebranded. RMC and T2 Tennis are our presenters. So they are the ones that are supporting us to promote this event to everybody in the Metro Atlanta area. So there's some tennis drills. You can sign up for those. They're only $5. We make it extremely affordable because we have the sponsors and the vendors there. We also have Pickleball Clinics, so you can learn some pickleball. We've got Pickle and Social, Chris Wolf coming out to run those clinics, and we'll get into each of the sponsors in a minute. But there is tennis, there is pickleball. There will be vendors and sponsors there. There will be the booths you can go by, kind of like the Atlanta Open Sponsorship Village. We'll have a couple of courts of sponsors that are going to be there, giving out stuff. I don't know, maybe somebody will set up cornhole, something like that. But in this case, we'll be there next Saturday. It's coming up next Saturday, November 9th. Starts at 2 o'clock, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's very affordable to get into. We'll figure all that out in this conversation. So, did I cover it, Bobby?
I think you did a great job covering it. I think you showed people why it's interesting, why they need to be there. But we did call it an industry day. Why is it interesting to the player? Why do they need to be there?
Because we're showing them all the cool new stuff. So the vendors are coming in. There's a guy there. He's got a magic robot that picks up tennis balls. And I call it magic because I don't know how it works. Right? These are the people that come up with the coolest stuff. So we've got Technifiber there. They're going to bring out the latest rackets. Wilson's going to be there. Head. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself with naming all the sponsors. But the industry is going to be there. We're bringing our friends and colleagues to an event so we can share that with the player. So the regular tennis player, the social player, levels A, B, and C, you can come out and you can take a tennis drill based on your level. We'll have great coaches there running drills. One of our courts will have what's called the baseline vision system that'll be on one of the courts, and we'll show you how it works. It runs games for you. It can call the ball in or out. It can do line calls. We've just got some cool things that not a lot of tennis players, not the typical tennis player, knows about, and we want to share it with them. We want to show it to them.
That sounds like fun. Tell them what they're signing up for. When they sign up to register, they're signing up for a drill. What else? Are there other things? There's prizes. What else are they signing up for?
So there are 3 different ways to register for this event. You can simply show up. You want to show up, it's $1. $1 to get in. You got to buy a raffle ticket. That's all we ask. We ask you to buy 1 raffle ticket. So you could leave with significantly more than your $1 worth. Which actually you will, because USTA is giving away stuff. Alta's giving away stuff. We've got sample packs. Your $1 gets you in, and you're going to leave with plenty of stuff. So the simplest version is show up. Go register. Go to letsgotennis.com. Register. Just come. Pay $1. You know what? If you get in and there's an extra drill spot available and you want to pay $5 for a tennis drill, you can do that as well. We've got drills going on. 4 different times for tennis drills. 2:15. We start at 2, but the first drill's at 2:15. We've got 4 courts of that. So 2:15, 3 o'clock, 3:45, and 4:30 are your drill starting times for tennis. So you can sign up for those. They're only $5. It's only $5. That gets you a raffle ticket, by the way. That covers your $1 and gets you into the event for a drill. Now, there's also Pickleball Clinics that Chris Wolf and Ross Cantrell, do I have that name right? Or is it
Cottrell.
Cottrell? I want to put an N in his name. I apologize, Ross. Ross Cottrell. They're running the Pickleball Clinics. Those are $15. It's usually a $100 clinic. And that's why, I'll go back to question number 2 that you asked, which is, why is this interesting? It's affordable. And you get really great stuff because we're also going to have Body Helix, Pro Drive, Head. We're going to have these pickleball providers there with their paddles. You're going to get to try the coolest stuff. It's $15 for a pickleball clinic. We got 3 of those running, 2 beginner introductory clinics, one at 2 o'clock, one at 3 o'clock. And the next one is kind of what they call the good stuff. Like if you think you're pretty good at pickleball, then you sign up for the 4 o'clock one. Again, only $15. So that's the second way you can register, which is register for a clinic or a drill. The third way is, this is my favorite one. For $6, you get a membership, a premium membership to GoTennis, which gets you all the member benefits that we offer at GoTennis at letsgotennis.com. And you get your tennis drill for free. You get one for free. So instead of paying $5, you pay $6 and you get your drill for free. And it gets you a raffle ticket. So you can register in those 3 different ways. Either get yourself a monthly paid membership, or register for a drill or a pickleball clinic, or $1 gets you a raffle ticket and you are ready to go.
And along those lines, Sean, I got 2 boxes of these provided by ADV for everybody who's signing up for that. So we got lots of giveaways for those premium members.
That's a great example. So if you sign up for a tennis clinic, ADV, which is Lavi Sachs Group, they make really high-end, really cool bags and accessories for tennis and pickleball. They're giving away a sample pack to everybody registered for a tennis drill. We also have, for the pickleball clinics, a giveaway there as well. Register for a pickleball clinic. We got a deal with FastTrack, and they're giving away a free track tag that you put on your pickleball paddle just in case it gets lost. You can use their app to help find it. So whatever you register for, you're getting something for free immediately.
Well, we like free. And tell me, UTA, James Creek, is going to be doing some sales on some merchandise?
UTA is going to do their one-day sale, which is good because it's only a one-day event. That makes sense. They're going to bring out everything they've got. UTA runs a few locations around Metro Atlanta. They've been in the business for 30 years. They know what they're doing. They're connected with Tennis Warehouse, and they've got all the best stuff. Anything you would need in a pro shop, they're going to have out there. They're going to do a clearance sale as well, but basically what we would call a tent sale. And they're going to set out everything. We'll probably set that up indoors in the pickleball side of things, which I didn't mention. We've got 8 pickleball courts that we're going to set up indoors and 8 tennis courts outdoors. 4 courts of drills, 2 courts where there's a sponsorship village outside, and then 2 courts, one for Wilson, one for Technofiber, that they're going to run demos. You can come out and play tennis. Come hit with Arturo and Matt. Try the latest rackets. Again, just getting in the door is only $1. You get to see all the cool stuff, but we're giving away free stuff, and the shopping is going to be good. We're going to have deals on rackets, apparel, all the stuff you'd see in a pro shop. UTA is going to take care of all that.
So I want to make sure that, because you just brought up a good point, even if you choose not to sign up for one of these drills, which seems crazy why you wouldn't want to considering the cost, but let's say the time just doesn't work, but you still want to come, you should be wearing tennis apparel because they're going to be demo courts. So there's still going to be the opportunity to play. And we also have another cool thing that we've set up, and hopefully tomorrow we'll drop the video showing me sweating and doing it with the FastTrack tennis rebounder. So even more stuff. So encourage folks to come dressed for tennis.
Yeah, and that's one of ours specifically that we're going to have out there on display. They're not technically a vendor or a sponsor, but we're going to find a place to set up one of those FastTrack tennis systems where you hit the ball into the net. It's a little ball machine that spits it out. And basically, if you want to hit tennis balls indefinitely, this thing is great. It'll wear you out. It's like hitting on a wall, but you don't have to worry about hitting it perfectly. The ball come back to you. It's really a cool thing, and you can set it up in your backyard if you really want to. But we'll figure out where that's going to be set up. And yeah, you're right, Bobby. You use that in your hype video, which is going to be fun to see for everybody. Now, did I go through? I know I'm supposed to wait for you for questions, but I think at this point everybody knows how scripted this is. But did I mention all of our sponsors? Can I go through everybody and just make sure I mention the sponsors and
Hit every give them the list one more time, and then we'll go through one more time and say November 9th, next Saturday, 2 to 5, James Creek's Tennis Center, and you'll tell them how to register. Do it.
there we go. All right, sponsors. We have, of course, our presenting sponsors, T2 Tennis and Reserve My Court. Our host is Universal Tennis Academy, UTA at James Creek Tennis Center. Sponsors include Cadillac. There will be a fancy red, I hear, red Escalade and red Lyric, and I really want a Lyric. So we're going to have to figure out how to do a sweepstakes where Shaun wins a Lyric for a year, but we'll figure that one out. Cadillac's going to be there. They're going to be giving away. Now, I'm confirming this hopefully today, which I'm admitting we're not there yet, but the plan is giving away an Escalade. Can we crop out just that part out of context and use it?
Yeah, that was big out of context. We're not giving for a time period too, not just giving it away.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we take it out of context, so they're going to give away an Escalade to go along with a $1,000 gift card to any Cliff Drysdale location, their resort locations, which they do great tennis, all of the racket sports. They've got great resorts and vacation experiences. Basically anything you can drive to in an Escalade. And they'll let you use an Escalade for the duration of your trip. Now, I'm pretty sure there's fine print there, but that's pretty much what Escalade's doing. Come down and guess how many tennis balls are in the car, and I'm sure Bobby will know. So if you bribe him well enough, he might give you a heads up there. Baseline Vision is a cool system that plugs onto the net post, and it can basically, it doesn't run video per se, but it does track where the ball bounces. It tracks how many are in, how many are out. It can tell you. It's a match statistic type of system. We're going to have that running on one of our drill courts, and we have a silent auction. If you want to buy that one, I have that one right there. We have that one to auction off. You can walk out with it. You can have it if you like it. You know what? Go bid on it. Our silent auctions. I'll cover that in a minute as well. Tenebot, as we have mentioned. Hytham's coming with his Tenebot. He might have more than one. We'll have them drive around picking up tennis balls. I believe that also can make line calls. So that one's got a little extra. I make line calls and pick up the balls for you. So we're going to have...
And it cleans clay courts.
Yeah, exactly. This goes back to your question of why do you want to be here, even if you're not playing tennis, even if you're not doing a drill. Let's see. Alta's going to be there giving away stuff. USTA Atlanta. Emory Healthcare Tennis Medicine. They are going to be there doing warm-ups for you. They've got a specific warm-up routine, help you prevent injuries. They're going to be there specifically. Paddle Track, I mentioned, giving away a free track tag for Pickleball Clinic registration. ADV is giving away a free sample pack for tennis drill registration. Racket Stats is a non-magic statistic system where you have to actually track it in on the app, but it gives you a lot of data. And Andy's coming in from somewhere. I don't remember where it's in North Carolina, one of the Carolinas. He's coming all the way in. We're going to try to do a demo with a few juniors, play a couple of short sets, and show some parents, maybe some coaches, how cool their statistic system is as well. Let's see. ProDrive is going to be there. They've got some cool pickleball stuff. Technifiber, we've mentioned, is going to be there bringing their fancy tennis rackets. You can actually try that on one of the clay courts there. Lacoste is a sponsor. Head will be there. Pickleball and tennis, I hear. So I hear they've got some pickleball paddles and some tennis rackets that are coming. Tennis Warehouse, of course. They are connected with UTA, going to help them with their tent sale. We might even have some gift cards to give away, so we'll have to figure out who we're going to give those away to. Maybe the next 10 that sign up after hearing this right now. That we'll figure out when you heard this. It's a podcast. I don't know how that works. We'll figure it out. Pickle and Social I think there are 2 locations, Bobby. Is there one?
There's one right now, but there's one by the Mall of Georgia. Second one is being built off of Highway 9. Off of Georgia 400, exit 9.
Exit 9, 400 is the next one. But Chris Wolf is doing a great job over there at Pickle and Social, and he and Ross are going to come run the clinics where we're giving away the paddle tracks, the loop back. See, like how I did that? And Body Helix has given us some giveaways. There's a bag, there's a hat, there might be a pickleball paddle or 4 that we have to give away while we're there. And I think that covers all of our sponsors. We've got also Outback Deck. We've got one non-sports, racket sports related sponsor, other than Cadillac, of course, who they are going to be there. They said they're going to have some giveaways, but they're going to talk to people about helping them with their outdoor back deck type needs. I've already got them scheduled to come visit me. My wife wants an extension on the back of our house, so we're already talking to them. But Outback Deck is going to be there as well, and I think that's everybody.
Who's our charity?
Yes. Last but not least, Team Luke, Hope for Minds. Team Luke is a childhood brain injury awareness group. I believe Tim Siegel's supposed to be here in person.
Tim will be here.
Confirmed that, but he's supposed to be here in person. And that leads us to the raffles and the silent auctions. Now, the raffles send proceeds to Team Luke, and the silent auctions do as well. We've got some Andy Roddick art that is signed by Andy. We're supposed to have something Roger Federer related, but I'm trying to confirm that one to make sure I don't put my own foot in my mouth there. It's just trying to say Roger Federer as often as possible. We got plenty of art. We've got trips. If you want to spend some money and go see the Ryder Cup next year, you can go see the Masters. A lot of those really cool silent auction type things that the proceeds go to charity. So that's the direction that we go with Team Luke, and we hope that Tim can be there in person. We'll give everybody a chance to meet him. I'll try to tell him to bring some books, and he's got a really cool book out there. Fight Like Luke, I think is it, and he might be signing books, so we'll make that happen as well. But that is our charity, our nonprofit that we're working with, and the raffles proceeds and the silent auction proceeds all go that direction.
All right, one more time. How do they sign up? Where do they go?
Yes, letsgotennis.com. I would read out the short link for you, but it's gobbledygook, so that doesn't really work. But yeah, you go to letsgotennis.com. The featured event, there are 3 there at all times at the top, because Go Tennis starts with a calendar. That's where we started. That's what we are. And we've got the best events in Atlanta. We hope if it's an event you know about and it's not there, call me. We'll put it up there. That's how we do things. But yeah, go to letsgotennis.com. The card, if you scroll past that, there's also a section specifically for the Fall Festival. It is coming up November 9th, which is Saturday, which as we record, if we're going to timestamp this, it is in about a week. So it's coming up. Make sure you get registered. And that's the easiest way to do it. What else we got, Bobby? What did I forget?
I'll be there.
Most importantly, Bobby Shindler in the flesh. Gonna be there probably the whole time hitting on that FastTrack thing, I'll admit. I'll be busy driving in circles in the Lyric. Bobby's gonna be hitting on the FastTrack if it runs as smoothly as we think. But tell your friends, tell everybody, this should be a lot of fun. It will be a lot of fun. And we'll see if we can get everything.
I forgot. We forgot a food truck. Did you say food truck?
Did you say food truck?
I did. I said it now, but I don't think we said food truck previously.
I didn't say food truck. I feel now we got to say food truck as often as possible to make sure. Yes. Okay. More important than Bobby actually being there.
Exactly.
There will be food. There will be food. We have the freaking Incan Peruvian street style food truck going to be there right out front. He's going to bring all your Peruvian comfort foods if any of you go to Peru for comfort food. But yeah, that's going to be there as well. And that just makes me wonder if we've missed anything else cool, because there's too many things to remember, too many things to do. But yeah, the food truck will be there. And what else? Is that it?
It's going to be rocking. We'll probably have some music playing too.
Music. Absolutely. There'll be a drone just in case.
That's right.
Got to have a drone. We'll run some video. We'll say hello. I hear rumor that the Babolat guy might be there too. So we'll see if he brings something to give away. We'll see if we can get Babolat to visit us while we're there. Bobby, I hope that's it.
I'll see you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Take care.